Alrighty, Taurus, you're up. How are we doing, Taurus? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. This one is for Monday, June 2nd through Thursday, June 5th. I'll be back on Wednesday with bonus readings to get you through the weekend. That's the whole deal. We're just going to pull cards and see what they have to say. This one right here is going to be for my Tauruses. All right, here we go. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Alrighty, here we go. What do we get? We've got the Six of Wands to open it up. Okay. By the Nine of Wands. And the Magician. So this is your backstory or your recent past. Okay. Currently, I have you with the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. In the near future, I have the Devil, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, bottom of the deck for this reading is actually the King of Pentacles. So the undercurrent to this entire reading has to do with you being in, I believe this is how you're presenting here. So you being very much so in boss energy, very much so the person who's in charge of your kingdom. You know, you are standing in your masculine, whether you're male or female, just means that you're the mover and shaker. You're the one making things happen. You're also the one responsible for what's happening, okay? It's a good spot to be in. It means that you have pulled your power back for the most part and you are moving forward, but you're the leader, is what it's basically saying, okay? All right. Sorry. The card at the center of your read, so from almost every direction it plays into the equation, is actually the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, to me, anyways, is when you stand at a crossroads, there's usually 2 or 3 different options. Here it's supposed to be 2, but there's 2 different options, okay? They're both going to get you to the same place in the end, is how I feel about it. But they're very different, okay? And there's different people that are along those options. Both of them have good days and bad days. Both of them, you know, you'll cry, you'll laugh, all that good stuff. It's just 2 different ways to go about this. So I don't feel like there's necessarily a wrong decision, but the decisions are very final, and they are very different, okay? So it's all up to you. So it's stressful, but you can't really get it wrong necessarily. It's just what you pick is what you pick. Okay, anyways, that's at the center of your read. I can't talk now. Okay, let's start from the beginning and see how they play in. Okay, so we're starting with the Six of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Magician. I feel like here in the recent past, you were really hurt by some kind of gossip. Somebody started some kind of a line of gossip here. And it was incredibly damaging to your spirit. I don't know that it damaged your actual name much, but I mean to you. Because it pulled out the people who opted to believe them, right? Rather than come talk to you, or the people who you could tell weren't sure, so they didn't have enough faith in you to stand up for you, or whatever. That's what happens, it looks like, here in the recent past. And I'm not sure that anybody around you realizes how badly you were hurt by it. Yeah. That made me sad. Okay, anyways, that's what this part right here is about. And you trying to manifest the life that you want past that, right? Anyways, this is your past. We can't change it. I wish we could. I'm serious. For you, I wish we could, because this looks effed up. I don't like it. It was totally unjust. There was no reason to do it other than jealousy or spite. Just an evil person. But they did get traction, and to some extent they were successful. As far as, like I said, damaging your spirit. All right, let's keep going. All right, what do we have now? In the current, I have the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So it does look like you are being vindicated or something. I mean, the Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. So the truth about the whole situation seems to be coming out. If it's not right now, it's very soon, because this is in your current. With the Two of Wands, you're now standing at a crossroads where you have to decide what path is it you want to go on. With the Seven of Pentacles, you've also pulled your energy back out of a lot of different friendships or situations, okay? And now you are trying to reassess all that and decide how much you want to invest in who. Who do you want to invest in and how much, right? Who had your back when the chips were down and who didn't? Maybe that's why all of this happened. Sometimes when you're heading towards some sort of blessing, you know, something that's coming towards you that's going to be great, sometimes Spirit will do something to shake everything up so that you can get the rotten apples out of the tree, right? Because why should they be around when you walk into something great or walk into some sort of abundance? This does look like it was very painful, though. So, at any rate, that is why you're sitting in this boss energy, and that is why you are now at a crossroads trying to decide. Kind of like, I feel like this is more about you trying to decide which people do you want to take with you to your future. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel this could be more or less playing out. Okay, let's keep going. In the near future, what do we got? Okay. The Devil, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. I do not like the Devil next to the Three of Cups. What that's telling me is that to cope with this, possibly, this is how I feel. Like, everybody has coping mechanisms. Most of us have negative ones. That's just what we have, okay? Most of us, our life's not negative that often, so we can get away with it. I don't know, whatever. It's quite possible that you have some kind of a coping mechanism. Could be drinking, could be smoking. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's how you coped with this, which I'm on board. I understand. I get it, okay? But it looks like it could almost be turning some sort of corner to getting out of control, and it needs to be reined back in, okay? That's not going to help anything for you to take on some new vice over this, you know, situation here. It's also, all it does is numb you. It doesn't help you to actually deal with it and to get to the other side of it or heal it, right? And that's what needs to happen. This Knight of Cups I have a weird take on too. For some reason I feel like this is a family member of yours that's coming in to try to give you support and help you. Or maybe they've been there the whole time. They are kind of like your knight in shining armor, although I don't see it as being romantic, obviously. But this is, I don't know, a brother or sister or cousin. It's somebody who's right there. And that's the key to the whole thing. They're always right there, right? They've never faltered. That's what's keeping you together. However, they could be part of the catalyst to you, whatever. It looks like drinking too much, but whatever it is, whatever you're numbing with, maybe they're accepting of it, and so they're out there with you. You know what I'm saying? It's you all got to put the rein on that. Okay, hurry up. I got to hurry and put through the days of the week. I've got the Seven of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. At one time, this person that started all this grief for you up here was somebody you felt was a divine union. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could have been a close friendship, whatever it was, okay? That's why it hurts so much. With the Seven of Cups, they were given options on how to deal with this, and they dealt with it very poorly, is what this is. Okay? All right, let's see what I got here. I'm going to run out of time. Oops, not from that side, from this side. Ah! Okay, here we go. Let's try. Okay, what do we got for Monday? Monday, you've got the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. You are standing great. You're back in your power. You are independent. And you've gotten there in a fast hurry. I mean, you just managed to turn it all around. You've alchemized this pain and turned it into something great. Tuesday, Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. There is a karmic cycle here if you choose to step back in. I don't think you are with the Eight of Cups. I believe that you are totally invested in walking away from this whole debacle. Wednesday, I've got the Three of Wands and Temperance. You're looking towards your future. You're trying to go towards it with patience, you know, but you definitely want to look forward, not behind. And Thursday, I've got the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Thursday would be a day where you need to count to 10. More than once, probably, it looks like. With the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands, I feel like people could really piss you off. So, you know, namaste, you know, breathe, do whatever you got to do, count backwards, but don't let it get to you. They're just trying to knock you off your square. You know what I mean? Don't let them win. All right? Okay. I am sorry you've been through this. I know it's painful, but you are definitely stronger than any hurtful words people can say. And if somebody believed them when they shouldn't have, then to hell with them. Right? That's what I think. All right, y'all. I'm here every morning with these daily energy check-ins. If you want to check those out, I'll be back on Wednesday with the bonus readings. And if you need a private reading, just send me a message and I'll get you the details. Thanks for everything, y'all. Much love. Take care.